Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's so great to have you here hanging out with me again. In this video, I'm going to dive deeper into Libra and compatibility. This way you can get even more detailed when it comes to having the tools to make the most of either finding the relationship that you desire, or if you're already in a relationship, deepening the love, maximizing the enjoyment of that relationship, and strengthening the connection. And keep in mind as you're watching this that it will apply to sun sign and moon sign compatibility, meaning you can apply it to Libra sun with each sun sign and that compatibility, then Libra moon sign with each sign in the moon position. For example, if I'm talking about Libra and Virgo compatibility, it will apply to Libra sun and compatibility with Virgo sun sign. Then it will also apply to Libra moon with Virgo moon sign, but not so much Libra sun sign dating someone that has Virgo moon. That breakdown is a little more complex. So for now, we are sticking to sun sign with sun sign and moon sign with moon sign compatibility. So no more wasting time. Here are the goods on Libra when it comes to compatibility with each sign of the zodiac. Let's go. Okay, so for those of you who have watched my do's and don'ts videos, you know when it comes to soulmate compatibility, I broke it down into 3 categories. So let's start with category 1, which was the best matches for Libra. And in that category, we have Gemini, Leo, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. Okay, so Gemini and Libra. Well, these two both really enjoy the idea of being in love and experiencing all that it has to offer. They take a relationship as an opportunity to share life's pleasurable experiences. Neither is really jealous or possessive unless they have other parts in their chart that will override that fact. And they both enjoy the feeling of independence, so they don't really have the risk of becoming codependent. Both are indecisive, so there may be more talk about what they want to do as opposed to taking action, but they are both really good at using their charm to get other people to do the things that they would prefer not to do. The only challenge here would be getting to the point where they want a serious long-term commitment. But the great thing about these two is they aren't big on pressuring each other, so as long as the fun and connection grows, the relationship will continue to deepen. This is a power couple with definite good times in their future together. Okay, Leo and Libra. This is a situation where air and fire complement each other perfectly. Libra loves Leo's generosity, and Leo loves Libra's playful yet sophisticated approach to life. They both love beautiful things and having enriching experiences when it comes to exploring art and culture. And another great thing is when there is a conflict, Libra is great at knowing exactly when to compromise. Not to mention, Leo loves bringing strength and certainty to any situation, which really makes Libra feel secure and helps with Libra's indecisive nature. As long as they make sure to bring some practicality into their future plans in terms of financial planning and making sure to be on the same page with what they want, then these two will find that they are a great match. Okay, now Aquarius and Libra. The best thing about these two is it is truly one of those situations where they are great friends and great lovers. Aquarius has that bold, ambitious nature that is the perfect solution to Libra's indecisiveness. They have a very satisfying sex life and a mutual understanding that for them, truly being in love means giving the person you're with the space to be who they are in the relationship, but also outside of the relationship in their independent world. The only challenge here between these two is when they're in a situation where Aquarius is trying to run the show and Libra is resisting whatever agenda Aquarius has going on. Luckily, Libra knows exactly how to get out of being pressured in the most diplomatic way possible, so their conflicts should be easily resolved, relatively speaking. So as long as these two access and apply their capacity for good communication, then these two will see that they too make a great match. Okay, Sagittarius and Libra. From the start, Libra's charm will really draw in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius brings that adventure and optimistic outlook that Libra really appreciates. Libra also loves the fact that Sagittarius has great taste and is very generous. The challenge here can be the fact that usually when a Libra is entertaining the idea of dating, it's because they're pretty sure that they're in a place where they do want to be in a relationship, and it is a challenge to get a Sagittarius to settle down. However, because Libra's the type to not pressure anyone into something, it actually works to excite Sagittarius even more and will inspire them to be open to settling down because they realize it won't be as confining as some relationships can be. So if they can get clear on commitment and what it means for the two of them, then these two will recognize their potential to develop a strong, fun-filled, never a dull moment connection. Okay, in the second category are the signs that can work for Libra, but it will definitely be tricky and it will take a little extra work. These signs would be Taurus, Cancer, Capricorn, Pisces, and dating another Libra. So let's take Taurus and Libra. Well, first off, we know that they're both ruled by Venus, so they share an appreciation for beauty, music, artistic pursuits, but this is where the things that they have in common comes to an end. Libra loves freedom, and Libras are pretty balanced with how they spend money, but they do like to spend money. And Taurus is always, and I mean always, looking for a bargain. So the truth is, Libra can see Taurus as cheap, and Libra is by no means a gold digger, but they also aren't trying to be shacked up with a cheapskate. We all know that Taurus can be very stubborn, and this also causes a problem because Libra is attracted to and does best with someone that has an open mind and looks at all sides of everything. They are sexually compatible, again, because of the Venus connection, but in order for these two to work, there are going to be many differences to overcome. Okay, Cancer and Libra. Initially, Cancer will definitely be attracted to Libra's romantic nature, but when Cancer expresses their desire for a deep commitment, Libra pulls away, fearing not only the pressure of the situation, but also because of the reluctance to be with someone who will definitely have some rules and regulations in the relationship. They are both very loving and understanding, so this works well, but their ideas of what love is can be pretty different. Cancer looks at love as a connection requiring full devotion and consistently making the relationship a top priority. And Libra sees love as someone who gives you the freedom to switch up your priorities as long as the foundation doesn't suffer. So this can work, but they will for sure need other points of compatibility in their chart to balance out their differences. Okay, Capricorn and Libra. Libra is extremely attracted to Capricorn's strength and decisiveness. However, Capricorn's lack of affection makes Libra second guess the connection. Capricorn believes that life is about hard work and achievements, and Libra likes a much more laid-back approach to life, where pleasure seeking is much higher to the top of their priority list. Capricorn tends to be a loner, and Libra is the sign of partnership, so this will cause problems when Capricorn wants to be the decision maker and Libra is attempting to make decisions as a couple with equal say-so. So this does have hidden potential, but only when they have other points of compatibility that strongly bring their emotional connection to a place much more intense than the usual Libra-Capricorn combination. Okay, so Pisces and Libra. This is actually a very interesting combination because Libra and Pisces do have a lot in common. For one, they both see the world through a romanticized filter. However, this isn't enough to overcome the fact that Pisces has a very strong need for reassurance, and Libra can deliver this at times, but they will also be very annoyed at other times that they are required to deliver this. And Pisces won't respond well to that inconsistency. Libra does not like expectations put on them, not to mention that when it comes to sex, Libra ends up having to take the lead, which for Libra is sometimes okay, but it's not their favorite thing to do in the bedroom. So they will have some laughs together, and they both have an understanding and sweet disposition that helps the situation out, but overall, they don't really bring out the best in each other. Without other points of compatibility in their chart, they may find that happiness with a different match is altogether a better choice. Okay, a Libra dating a Libra. This works as long as they both see the relationship as a playful adventure, because the moment they attempt to take things seriously and apply practicality to the relationship, it will go downhill very quickly. Neither of these two wants to take love so seriously, and without someone having a strong desire to take things to the next level, then this can quickly become two really good friends that have sex every once in a while. They will have major issues when it comes to making big decisions or making plans for the future. So more than likely, it will have a fun-filled start based on physical and intellectual attraction, but without some more assertive and practical points of compatibility in their chart, they will have a hard time sustaining anything serious. Okay, so the third category would be the most challenging matches for Libra, and those signs would be Virgo, Scorpio, and Aries. Now, Virgo and Libra. Well, first off, Libra thrives in a stress-free environment, and Virgo is usually in a constant state of being a bit stressed out by all of the responsibilities that they have taken on. Not to mention, Virgo can be pretty critical and serious, and Libra prefers a much more lighthearted perspective. Libra looks for the path of least resistance, and Virgo is notorious for resisting almost everything. Not to mention, Libra hates conflict, and Virgo is very argumentative and ready to debate anything and everything that matters to them. They have the best chance if they set the relationship up to be one where they spend a lot of time apart pursuing their individual goals and then come back together just to have fun and discuss their successes. But more than likely, the fact that these two are just wired far too differently will cause too much conflict and eventually end in disconnect. Okay, Scorpio and Libra. Initially, Libra loves Scorpio's intense physical expression. But once Scorpio's jealousy and judgmental nature kicks in, Libra is off and running for the hills. Way too much pressure and not nearly enough playful energy here for Libra. The only way this can work is if Libra becomes completely submissive. And this is very, very unlikely because although Libras are known as pretty easygoing, they are definitely not submissive. They are a cardinal sign, so they do like to play by their own rules, and Scorpio is not down to be in a relationship with someone who is not respecting their rules and boundaries. Good sex at the start, yes. After that, the breakdown begins. They can be friends for sure, but even then, Libra just might find Scorpio to be a little too hidden and set in their ways. Okay, now Aries and Libra. Well, we know that these two will be immediately attracted to each other because we know opposites attract, and these two are polar opposites, but they will have immediate challenges that will arise. Aries is blunt and dramatic when they communicate, and Libra takes offense to this approach and considers it tactless. Aries wants independence, but also wants total devotion, so we have a miss there, and Libra wants peace, and Aries can be very confrontational. So, yet another point of conflict for these two. If they get on the same page with their communication, they can have a fighting chance because they do have that strong physical connection to pull from, but overall, just know that this will be a steep uphill climb because of the fact that these two cardinal signs just do things very, very, very differently. So there you have it, a bit more detail when it comes to compatibility with Libra. Now remember, I am a firm believer that you can be with anyone if you are in love and both of you are committed to growing together, having great communication, and always doing your part to stay connected. You know what I always say, love. That's all and that's enough. So I'm sending you all love. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Thanks so much for taking the time to come and hang out with me, and I will see you in the next video.